Alright everybody, it's Paul here at my channel Value Flips, where we look for stuff to flip for profit, sell on eBay, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, wherever we can make some money. So I'm going to share with you guys a few sales, and then after that we're going to go out into the wild and go thrifting. First up is this Sunlight Pure Soap Laundry Stain Hard Soap. I found this on a baggy wall at Salvation Army about 3 weeks ago. I paid $3 for it, ended up selling for $39.65 plus shipping. What a wonderful flip. Picked up these two Rubbermaid spatulas. I think they're from the 90s. They're brand new old stock on the baggy wall of a Savers, I believe. And I paid $5 for both of them, ended up selling them for $20.65 plus shipping. Picked up this pink Pelican case for an iPod about 8 months ago. I've had it for a while. I paid $6 for it and I ended up selling it for $13.95 plus shipping. I had it priced higher. Again, I continued to lower the price until it finally sold. These Pelican cases can be worth good money, so be on the lookout for them. Picked up this Minnesota Twins belt buckle. It's a metal belt buckle. I paid $4 for it at a thrift store about 2 months ago. Ended up selling it for $7.80 plus shipping. So not big profit here. Probably something I wouldn't pick up again. I just thought it was a really cool item. Neat to see. Alright guys, this is a really weird one. Very cool though. I picked this up like 48 hours ago. It's this vintage Strappen Rancher Mackie German smoker figures. These little dolls that had like cigarettes with them. I found it at Salvation Army. It was in a box. I could tell it was old. It said made in East Germany all over it, so I knew there had to be some type of value. There was only really one sale on eBay where one of these figures sold for $30. So I just made a big lot, and I essentially want to move them, so I priced it at $49.65 plus shipping, and it sold overnight to somebody in Germany through eBay's international shipping program. So what a wonderful sale. That's why you always look up, things, little knickknacks that are in boxes and stuff that, people don't think are worth anything. Look them up. They could be worth some decent money. Alright guys, it's Paul here again. We're out here hunting, looking for things to flip online, see if we can make some money. So here I am in a Salvation Army, starting out looking in the shoes. I'm not a big shoe seller, so when I do pick up shoes, they have to be either really, really cheap or really, really clean. So yeah, I'm not a huge shoe seller, but I did look those up. I really didn't find any sales, so I decided to leave them behind. These Crocs were nice, but priced up. $15 they wanted for them, so I'm not going to take those. There's no room for profit there. Crocs can be really good money if you can get them for a few dollars. Still in Salvation Army. I've already sold these actually. They were mentioned in the sales here. These are these little German figures. See how it's in like a candle box? And I looked these up and they look so weird that I knew they had to be worth something. It says made in East Germany, so it's probably from the 50s, based on the research that I did. So I lotted them up and I sold them for $50 plus shipping. They actually went to Germany. They're probably worth more than that. I just thought it was really weird to be just sitting in a little box there. So, in the bag section, I hesitated on this one. This is a Jim Benton bag, who's like an artist, Jim Benton. He's been around for a while. This is from, I believe, 1995. I think they wanted $3 for this. The problem, I would have bought it, but it had a broken clasp. The plastic clasp on it was broken. Otherwise, I think I could have probably sold it for $15. I have sold some of his stuff before. And I head over to the electronics and I'm looking in the remotes and I pick up a few of them that I think are valuable, but really, I know one of them's worth the gray Sony one's worth about $15, so it's a good pickup. But yeah, there's the big bin that I dig through every time I go to this store. They've got a big bin. So I'm good with that, those ones. And sometimes you get lucky and you get a really good remote. This is a wonderful find. They're just dirty, but I love finding this type of thing. These Taz Plasticolor 1992 floor mats. They wanted $10 for both of them, $5 a piece, and they're rubber. They just need a washing. You just take a little bit of Dawn dish soap, give it a good scrub, and there you go. Easily 50 plus on those. These Heartbeat of America ones, they wanted $6 for both of them. They are in great condition. I don't know what I'm going to get for that, but I'm hoping at least 25, 30, 40 maybe. I've sold car mats before, floor mats and mud flaps before, and they sell well for me. I'm in the toy section of the same store, and I see something that catches my eye, the little JP sign on this Triceratops thing, and sure enough, he's kind of rare, so decided to pick him up for $4.50, Jurassic Park Triceratops. But I got lots of stuff, guys, and sorry I didn't get more footage, but we're going to go to the haul right now.
Alright guys, it's Paul here. I'm back from thrifting. I've got kind of a weak haul here of things, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. You're not always going to get bangers. You're not always going to get a bunch of stuff. So just keep going, and I don't have Goodwill bins by me. I just have thrift stores and garage sales, so I do the best I can with what I have. But I'll show you what I got. I think you could learn a few things from what I picked out here. Back here at Salvation Army for $3.99, I got this Gemmy Outhouse item. Gemmy stuff can do pretty good, some of it. I looked this over. It's in great condition, works fine. I was able to test it in store. It worked. So I'm hoping to get between $20 to $30 for that. I'm hoping it should sell before Christmas as we, move into Christmas, or the fourth quarter, I should say. It should sell. Down here in the remote bin, I got 4 remotes. I know 2 of them for sure are worth a few bucks. This Brica one has a $10 price tag on it. I paid $1 each, by the way, for these. I've sold this Sony remote before for $15. This one, I'm not sure. I think I might have a DVD player that this will go to, so that's why I picked that up. So I kind of took a chance on that one. And this one, I'm surprised it's really not worth anything, this remote. I thought for sure being a Sony and larger, I took a chance on it for $1, but I'll probably just have to redonate that one. Back here, I got this thrift store only charge $1 for these camera cases. I pick them up when I can get them for $1 because I do sell digital cameras, so it's nice to put a case with that, especially when you're shipping it and whatnot. People really like that. It's a nice feature. Over here at Goodwill, I got these were 75 cents for 8 of them. These are plates from 1996, made in the USA, bananas and pajamas. Really no sales history on this. This is just the coolness factors through the roof for me. I think these are so cool. I will price them probably at $10 plus shipping, and see what happens. And I can always lower the price going forward, but I think somebody will be interested in these. Now over here, what caught my eye was looking at this bag of toys. Was if you ever look at toy section and you see dinosaurs with the Jurassic Park, especially with all the Jurassic Park hype going on with the new movie, which I just saw a few days ago. I thought it was pretty good for being, that story being hashed and mashed up so many times. I enjoy Jurassic Park stuff, so I'm always on the lookout for this kind of stuff. And if you see this on the dinosaur, see, these other dinosaurs do not have that mark, so I'm sure they're not worth anything. But this one, I actually looked. It seems to be, it's a Toys R Us exclusive, I guess Triceratops. And I'm probably going to get between $20 and $40 for this one. And it was $4.50, so it was a nice little grab. And here in this box at Salvation Army for $4, these are some type of little dolls they're from East Germany. And they're from the 50s or 40s, these things. And some of them have little cigarettes with them. It's just really weird to find this. And there is a sold on a little package of dolls like this, and it's like $40 on eBay. So I'm probably going to put these up for 25.99 and just see what happens and lower the price if they don't, if I don't get any interest in them. That's typically the strategy that I use is I we'll put something for sale, and then after a certain amount of time, a few weeks or a month, I will lower the price until I get watchers and interest in the item. If you don't have if you put something for sale and you don't get any watchers, then it's most likely the price, either there's no demand or your price is too high. It's one of those two things. So I try and buy things that obviously there's some demand there, and then my strategy is to lower the price as I go. Over here now, I'll take you to my mess of a room here, and this is probably the find of the day. Are these Taz mats? And no, there's I don't know if there's the discoloration showing up on camera, but I have started cleaning them and they look kind of off. But I have sold these before. I get between $50 and $70 for these mats before. These are 1992 Plasticolor rubber mats. I paid $10 for the pair, and pick these up. They're fairly easy to deal with. You have to clean them, so you throw them in the bathtub, give them a quick wash with a little bit of dish soap, and you're good to go. If you want to shine them up and make them look nice, you can use tire foam. You know what you use on your car tires? Just spray it on there, the tire foam, and give it a quick wipe, and it kind of rejuvenates the rubber or the Plasticolor in them. So, but this is a great pickup. This has no damage. Sometimes the lettering can get damaged, and then they're not worth as much. This pair is in pretty good condition. Once I wipe it down, I'm probably gonna start at $60 for it. So nice little pickup here. Over here are mud flaps, Heartbeat of America Chevy mud flaps. I paid $6 for the pair, and I've never sold this particular one before, but these are fiberglass reinforced, and I'm probably going to price these at maybe $30, $40 plus shipping. They should sell. They're in great condition. I'll just give them a quick wipe down, but that was pretty much my finds for the last couple days, so nothing too crazy. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you could like and subscribe, that'd be great so I can keep growing. And if you have any tips or comments for me, put them down below. Thanks, guys. Good luck out there.